the project. Use the local paper. Loosely roll it, do not have to be very on this side. Dun, dun, dun. A little bit too. Make it as even as possible, right? Let me see if this one make it right. Not bad. Not too bad. Put it up. Okay, this one I just want to be a little bit lazy. So do it. Try as much as possible you can to make it accurate. Make it accurate. Okay, so we have it here. Oh! 哇，好痛！Gosh, always cannot make it. Okay, let's see. So this one we will cut. The scissors is not strong enough to cut it.
哦，拿过可惜。
你把我的纸张放到哪里？
应该还在那个桌子上，应该我没有动。
哪一个桌子上？我去了，但是我输了。但是那个 coach 说 I played in an excellent way。
Yeah.
然后你记得那个 deal？
对。You know. Okay, dear friends, I will do a project like this. This one I use glue. It's Elmer glue and dilute it with some water. Dilute it. It is clean and better surface, but I still prefer to use just flour because it seems easier to control and to. I will try anyway. So this one, different idea, but I will use flour. Get a heap spoonful of flour. Put a little bit more and add some water. No need to put any salt. Okay, a little bit too much. This is good enough. Doesn't hurt to be a little bit more, right? Okay. If it is too thick, we can add some water anyway. Okay, we have the flour, so we want to make it a basket shape. So the first thing we will need a base for basket. And you see on YouTube or you see on many art programs, you will see people use balloon to do it. And from my experience, it just does not work so well. Balloon, it turns around. How can you fix it, right? So I would prefer to use something more that can stay, and it's from the experience. So wrap it up with a piece of plastic. You always have some free plastic bag, so just use this, and later on when you peel it off, it's very easy. Balloon does not stay, and it's very difficult to fix. This way is much easier to fix. I have tried balloon. I have not even tried balloon. Even with this, I feel so difficult. So my colleague has tried balloon, and it does not work so well. And use the brush to. Okay, this one I put it on the side. Use brush, and this one you can get from the art supply shop, 10 cents each. Usually after using this flour, and the brush is very difficult to wash, so just to make something that's really expensive, not expensive, and you know that this might be the last time you use it, okay, and get enough. Usually you go to Michael's or other art supply shop, these are 10 cents each. Wet it, then put our first. So it is not so wet, not so good. You make sure it is wet. This one is not very wet. Does not work well when it is not wet. So it's better to put a bit more water, I think. Instead of dilute everything, I will just dilute a little bit in case we need something more. Make it more liquidy. Okay. Let's see if this works well. You always try. And one thing you can do, you can already soak it in the soak them in. This way will be so much easier. It is a messy job. It's just do not think you can end up clean with a clean hand. It's very much a dream if you want to have a clean hand. Make sure it's all get in. And then when it is soft, it is so much easier to work with. Sorry, it does not look very. Soak it in. And it's just flour, and do not put salt. When you put salt, your hand does not feel good, right? Do you understand what I mean? Put layer after layer of it. Because it's soft, so it's much easier to work with. I'm not sure which grade I will do this project with. With very young grade, you end up having a lot of, it may not end up so well. Actually, the good thing is that you can just put into water to soften it, and then use glue, use the paste. This one is inspired by Italian designer Alessi, not really a designer, Italian kitchen brand Alessi. I have all these greeting face. That's from them. It's actually not that difficult. Sorry, my hand is all dirty. I do not want to damage my cell phone, the camera. It's very, very messy. I think that's enough. How many did I do? I think I have done something like 20 or something around this. And now we use another plastic to press it so that it is fixed, stronger. It's a messy job. If you want to keep your hand clean and neat, do not think about this project. This project is a messy job. Okay. So leave it aside and let it get dried. That's very much what you will do. And at the end, there are some flowers here and there. Does not look that good, but it's very, very original, right? And you can paint it to another color and cut out the extra. And this one is a very natural shape. I'm sorry. Let me lift it up. And it's a very natural shape. I like it. If you see the big designer, I will put a link. Later I will show you the picture of it. My family have some. We bought some. They are very expensive, and it's not. But the idea behind it is just using different lines to make up a shape. I like this idea. Okay, so it is come out like this. When it is getting dried, it will be good. So we will see, okay? And if you do with students, make sure when they finish, if you want to make it success, you make sure work with the students and press it strong. Otherwise, they spend a lot of time and energy and do not end up anything. They will be very sad. They need your help. They need adult help. They need your some more matured workmanship. Okay, so that's about it. See you later, alligator. I think I will paint it. What do you think? This one is already dried, and the paint, by painting it, it actually gets stronger. Yes, paint is another kind of glue. So I will make some new paper. See you later, alligator. Okay, now I will paint this one. I have some leftover blue color. I always it is metallic, so it's more covering, has more opaque capacity. So I'm not sure if it is good, but it will be fun to do this. At least it's a little bit better than the. So you need to do it 2 times actually. 1 time the outside, 1 time the inside. Actually, I can do it. Let me see if I can do two sides at the same time. Need a lot of patience to do it. Just as I do it, I find something that I will work on, that is to take off this edge. Before you do it, let the students, before the students do it, make sure they clean up this edge so it has a neat line, a neater line. It's fun. Doing coloring is always, it's always fun to do, right? Don't you agree? It's always a lot of fun to do this. Uh-oh, my hand is getting dirty now. Such a messy job. Okay, I get my hand with a piece of paper on my hand. Does not have to be perfect because it's just natural, right? It looks natural. It is a natural thing. However, it like to be. You always have some old color that you want to get rid of, right? So if you are a teacher, you know what I mean. It's not that I want to waste anything. It's always there are colors that left over. For example, one time you pour out too much, can be this case. Give your students a piece of paper to protect the hand, like what I'm doing right now. And, no need to be perfect. You can always do it when it is getting dried, getting strong, and do it another time. Right? These two, let me take this opportunity to bind these two loose pieces together. Color itself is kind of a glue. Right? Okay, now turn it over because it will stay. We will see how it comes out tomorrow. It's fun to do this, don't you agree? It's kind of addicting, right? And the good thing of being an art teacher, you do these kind of things, and for a reason, because this is a class project. If at home you do this, your husband, your family will be quite quite messy. But this is my job. I'm happy, so I have an excuse to do these messy things, right? Okay, still use your hand. Make sure you have large enough newspaper to protect it. San Francisco Chronicle, San Jose News, and some Mountain View News, local newspaper. When you finish reading, use it for protecting your table, right? I think we have enough color for these. When it gets dried, you can do the second layer of color, right? Not in a rush. You can do some fine-tuning, refined working the second class you usually have art class. We have art class once a week, so it's enough time for it to get dried. It's fun to do this. The best thing is that you put a piece of plastic under it, because plastic does not stick with paper. So if you can put a piece of plastic, oh, it's becoming transparent. Okay, put a bit thicker, heavier layer of color. Ooh, that's a big project, just to put it on top of plastic. These are the plastic you got from the grocery shop. Okay, like this. So let it dry overnight and we will see how it comes next day. It's not so neat. It's okay. We can. I think it's better than the newspaper. I will show you the real Alesi design. Okay, the Alesi. These are the Alesi, my Alesi babies, my Alesi dolls. Hello, hello. All these ideas comes from here. Hello, and my oil little onion. Now it's get a little bit dry enough for me to touch, but not totally dried. This is the project. It could be better, of course, but the first step is here.